Welcome to the Invention Licensing Show. I'm your host, David Fido, and I'm here to help you license your products. We're going to jump into the How to Build Your Royalty Machine episode. So let us jump right in and get into how to build your own royalty machine. And I think it's fascinating because everybody wants this thing because obviously royalties are awesome. Getting your inventions licensed, starting that passive income, very cool stuff. And so to kind of break it down, right? There's skills that are needed to develop a royalty machine, right? It's not just like, oh, I've got this idea and I'm going to put it on the market and I'm going to have one royalty check. When I say royalty machine, I'm talking about creating multiple sources, not just one invention license, but multiple. And so you have to start out at the ground floor, right? Product. You have to develop your ability to start to license or create multiple products. Because, you create one product a week or one idea a week, that might not cut it, and I don't think it would. So what I did to create or grow my tree or grow my ability to create more products. It's a muscle. Brain, neurons, all of it. It's muscle. It's things that can be grown. And so you start out day one, think of one idea. And I'm not just saying think of, put it on paper, right? Write it out. And once you write it out, you do that for 5, maybe 7 days. Week 1, one idea on paper a day. Week 2, maybe do 3 ideas a day. You got to do this thing and figure out where you get comfortable. Because once you do one idea a day and you get comfortable, you're not stretching anymore. These are little bitty stretch goals. And so you go from 1. When you get comfortable, go to 3. When you get 3, get to 7. When you get comfortable, go to 10. When you get comfortable at 10, go to 15. And you start stretching this. I stretched myself to the point where I was putting 50 ideas on paper a day. That's a little bit extreme. I will tell you, I had a little bit of extra time at that time in my life to be able to do that. And so then from there, you've now grown your tree, your ability to think of multiple product ideas in a day, right? And now you've got this huge book of possible business to pick from. And then to generate that royalty machine, you need to then pick a category. And this, a lot of inventors don't like to do, but I tell you this, when the most amount of time that you will spend is reaching out and contacting companies. So if you jump from one category to the other, you're going to waste a substantial amount of time. And that is one thing that most people don't have. If you've got extra time, then you don't need to listen to that tip. But if you're limited on your amount of time that you need to work, then you need to pick one category to go into. So you start to look at your ideas and see if there's patterns, right? Do you have a pattern of houseware products? Do you have a pattern of hardware products, tools, organization? Where is the bulk of your ideas? Because that's where you're going to want to start to lean towards, because you have a capacity to start to invent in that space. And so then once you start to see that, hey, I do great organizational tools or I do great houseware tools, pick that category. Start doing your research. Find about 24 companies, 20 companies or so that you're going to want to pitch to. And then pick a good product. Doesn't have to be a great product. This is where another downfall or slipping point for a lot of inventors is they want to pick the perfect product, right? They've got their list. They say, I'm a prolific inventor. I've got 100 ideas. I don't know what to pick, so I'm not going to do anything. Just pick one. Just pick one idea and you go with it. You start to, you'll learn once you pitch one product that companies will give you feedback and actually start asking for things. So then you can go back to your Rolodex of products and pick the ones that fit what they're looking for, and it makes it easy. So it doesn't necessarily matter what product you pick first. Just go for simplicity, go with your category that you're in, and that's all. And then you go through the 5 steps, right? You're going to research your product. You're going to develop good marketing material, stuff that communicates the product. You're going to protect it, file that PPA. Then you're going to go pitch to that list of 20 to 25 companies so that you can start to develop a relationship with those individuals. You're not pitching to license that product. I mean, you are. Obviously, you'd love to license that product, but if it doesn't happen, that's okay, because you've got your Rolodex of products that you're going to be able to pitch to those people from that point forward. So you pitch your one product, and they say yes, they say no, Either way, that's great. You've got a contact. If they say no, say, hey, Bob, or whoever your licensee is, say, can I pitch you some more products? They always say yes. Right then, you're already starting to work on your next product. You've already got a sell sheet made. You've already started filing your PPA. And then you get it in front of them. So now you've gotten 2 products pitched. And then you just keep rolling this machine over. And you get to the point where you start pitching 3, maybe 4 products, and they start giving you specific feedback. They're saying, hey, we like your stuff, but we need products that do this. Ooh, right? Inventors love that. They love the ability. And most inventors try to go in and ask that as the first question. They say, well, what kind of products do you want? And the inventor or the companies actually say, well, you go do your own work. Like we're not here to invent for you. And that's some of the rub that I've gotten, or like the pushback that I've gotten from companies, is I ask what kind of products you're looking for, and they say, well, go do your own work and bring us what you have. But it's not until you pitch 3 or 4 products that they start to actually tell you, like, hey, we're looking for products in this category. So you got to wait until you develop that relationship and have pitched that many products to get to that point. Once you get to that point, then you can start pitching more products and start getting multiple licensing deals rolling. And that is literally the blueprint of getting a royalty machine built. And so if you follow those things, inventors have a difficult time picking one category because they're like, I have so many product ideas, I want to go into all these different spaces. Okay, well then you don't want to necessarily have a royalty machine. You just want to license products in multiple categories and have a lot more difficult time doing it. You pick a single category, you're going to have an easier time doing it. And you start to have the ability to invent more in that space, and you become the organizational tool guy, or the hardware hammer innovator person. And so like you start to develop yourself as the resource if you continue to pitch good products to these companies within a category. And that's where the royalty machine comes. That's where multiple licensing deals show up, and it ends up being very, very cool. And so I hope this helps. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you want to make your inventing journey into a royalty machine where you're pumping out multiple products, multiple deals, and getting multiple streams of income from those product ideas that you come up with. I hope you loved that episode of License Your Invention with David Fidua. If you enjoyed it, if you got anything out of it, if you want to build your own royalty machine, subscribe now. Give me a thumbs up. Also, scroll down below. I built an inventor toolbox. It's a bunch of different things that I use and I give to my inventors to get them started or help them through their journey of getting their products licensed. So if you're interested in licensing products, grab that inventor's toolbox and we'll send it over to you. The next episode is an intriguing one. 1%, 20% on a royalty deal. What does that really mean? I want to dive into that topic on the next episode, so I'll see you then.